double Dutch meanings. Let's talk about them. Of course, we had some double meanings in English and in Dutch, but there's one perfect example of a double Dutch meaning, and I can't think of a better example than the Freedom Party. Yes, the Partij van de Vrijheid. Yes, it's Freedom Party. It's not a lot about freedom, and technically it's not a party. It's got one member, and they're not doing so well. But anyway, it's the party of Geert Wilders. If you're new here, Geert Wilders, the right-wing politician who has been known for his anti-immigrant, anti-Muslim stance. And, you know, he's, well, recently he was voted the Politician of the Year. Some would say the Politician of the Year 1941. But that's not fair. That's not fair. He just loves freedom. Can I be a Muslim? No. Can I wear a headscarf? No. Freedom. And as we learn in the inburgeringscursus, you know, we learn that the headscarf is a symbol of oppression. And I learned about the headscarf as a symbol of oppression, even sitting next to a woman in a headscarf. Awkward. And I'm writing down, yes, freedom, it's okay, yeah, headscarf, oppression. And this woman sitting next to me, she's in her headscarf and she's looking around like, should I think I have to say something. And she raises her hand and very politely she says, in perfect Dutch, which I won't try, she says, excuse please, but so you know, where I am growing up in Turkey, it is not legal to wear the headscarf. Because when I am growing up, it was very secular society. Religion is not allowed in the open public. So when I moved to the Netherlands and I put on my headscarf, to me, it is a symbol of liberation. And the instructor is like, nee, dat is fout. That is incorrect. It is a symbol of oppression. And I'm sitting next to it just like, just write it down, just tick the box. Sometimes the true answer is not always the correct answer. And that's one of the lessons that we learn. Not the right lesson that they intended, but there it is. So yeah, Geert Wilders is now no longer part of the Dutch coalition. This was the last coalition, yes, whatever they had the, oh yes, the last coalition was the minority coalition. And I really thought, how long could that last, you know? The last coalition, I thought of it as an IKEA cabinet. It might look nice at first, but you got the feeling it was not gonna last a whole 4 years. And how long could you ever have a party, you know, like a minority coalition with one of the parties that doesn't really like minorities? And the most ironic thing of all is, like, you know, if anybody could really benefit from wearing a headscarf, it's Geert Wilders.